Alright guys, we're back again with the uh, Metal Earth TOS Enterprise build. Just wanted to give you a little look at the rear of the engine and how this goes together. Basically, after you round off this rear portion of the engine, you fold this flap down, and there you'll have the classic shape of the original engine. Then what you have to do is take the two little tabs on the side, bend them down, give them a little twist to lock it in place, and it's done. Then you'll take the two cooling fins for the engine, see if we can get a better look at that, and these are going to be bent down to sit in the positions that they do on the iconic ship. So let's go through that now. Take our pliers and just give a little twist. That locks it down. And this tab here, this one here is a little, there we go. Sometimes I like to take an X-Acto knife and bend the tab out a little bit, so that makes it a little easier to grab it. Grab it, give it a little twist, and that locks. Where are we? Using the camera a little differently today and getting a little used to this. And that locks it down right there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to give the cooling fins, first we twist them so that the engraved area is facing outward. And then we bring them down on the nacelle, like so. Same with this one, give it a twist, and then bring it down. And then give them a little bend outward, a little bend outward. And here you have the finished warp nacelle. Now I know that these stick up a little bit, but that's just the way they're going to sit. But the warp nacelle is done. Now, here we have what we finished in the last video. The secondary hull, the neck, and the pylons for the engines. Also installed is the navigational deflector. You see that there, which was in itself a little bit of a pain, as you have to take a flat piece of metal, which makes a deflector, and fold it into a cone, and then using the little tabs, insert it into the disc right behind it, which is the base, and then you'll have another flat piece here, which you'll then have to bend into basically a circle, and that attaches to the ship. Actually, it attaches to another base here, and then that whole assembly attaches to the hull of the ship, and that gives us our secondary hull, neck, and engine pylons, and navigational deflector. It even includes the shuttle bay. So it is nicely detailed. It looks as if the windows are all in the proper places. It's got the Federation insignia, the pennant on the side. So it really does look like they got the details correct. Even the underside details are there. Did a good job with it. Alright, now let's get to attaching the engines. Okay, we had a little minor setback. As I was trying to install the engines, I realized I put the pylons on backwards, which involved removing them and bending them in the opposite direction that I had, and reinstalling them. That weakened the metal, and as I was installing the second engine, it snapped right off. Now, this would normally be the end of this project, but since I am way too hard-headed to let that stop me, I am going to finish it, and I am going to find some way to reinstall that engine. As you can see, one engine is installed, and I've got to find somewhere to straighten it a little bit. And get it done. The second engine will be I'll install after I install the bridge dome and all of the other parts. So this is my first time building one of these, and it's not going as smoothly as I thought it would. But it is going, so we're gonna just keep it up. We're not giving up. On my channel, we never give up, no matter how badly it goes. Or how much easier it would be just to quit. So, there we go. Anything, we'll turn it into a battle damage. But I think I can fix this. We've got a few ideas, but if any of you guys out there can think of an interesting way to fix this, let me know. Okay, we'll be back in the next video, hopefully with better news than this. See you then. Okay, guys, I think I've found a workaround. I took a bit of the extra metal sprue here, and I took it and I inserted it underneath the center part of the pylon piece, and that will form a new pylon, in which case once you fold the pylon into shape attached to the nacelle, it's a hollow rectangle. So what we can do is, now that we have this part attached, just slide the engine over, and voila, we have a Constitution class starship with both its engines intact. Is it perfect? No. Will it work? Yes. A little bit of play. I'm gonna have to find a way, maybe a little bit of super glue there to hold the metal pieces together, and there we go. Project is back on track. Not exactly as smooth and clean as I would have liked, but as I said, we don't give up here. So we're gonna make this work. Alright guys, that's it for tonight. I will see you on the next video.